Hey guys, it's Beth, and welcome back to Game Girl Beth, the only show on YouTube where we take a look at every single Game Boy game that was released in North America. Now, would you believe me if I told you there was a Game Boy tie-in game for a movie that released in 2012? You shouldn't believe me. It just so happens that The Amazing Spider-Man is a title that has been used a multitude of times, including for the web films in 2012 and the 20-teens. And I will say, immediately, I'll give all credit that credit is due to LJN here, because they made a great opening theme for this game. It sounds great. It's actually a really good little chiptune. But there is a problem with it, and you'll see. I want to also say these cutscenes are animated really well, actually. I like how they know they can't do much with the Game Boy hardware. So they have little things that make these little sprites really pop. I really like how they make Spider-Man's eyes emote. I think that's really, really cool. And it's something that you don't really see with a lot of modern Spider-Man, unfortunately, where the eyes don't actually close the way they used to, or squint. However, there is one thing that I have to point out with this, and that is the fact that Mysterio in this does in fact look like his little cape thing is his eyes. So, we are into Spider-Man. The first thing you will notice is that, the controls are really bad. Like, really bad. The reason... Okay. So, obviously we're going up against Mysterio. Hello, Lizard. Okay, as you can see, sometimes when you jump, you will get this web swing. Is there a way to trigger it? No! You get lucky. Can you defeat these lizards in the ground? Probably not. I haven't found a way to. There are web-based attacks. I will say there are web-based attacks that you can use. Also, the lizard does a shit ton of damage. Okay, just give me a moment. How did I manage that? And as you can see, when you start swinging, it's hard to stop swinging. Your attack hitbox in the air is really poor, which for Spider-Man is not ideal. Turning around is a problem as well. You do have a projectile, but it's not the greatest. Okay, I'd love to get that right now, but I can't. Okay. Oh man, I'd love to be on the ground right now, but I'm not, and it's really hard to get onto the ground once you're in the air. There's also a bunch of dudes swinging bats at you. Okay. I am trying so hard to let go of the fucking web. They're shooting missiles at me. From pistols. I will say, the sprites, especially Spider-Man and the Lizard, look quite good. Where is this bitch? Yeah, Mysterio emits some noxious fucking fart clouds that kill you all the time. Which, you know, it would make sense if this was actually an MCU tie-in, because I'm pretty sure Jake Gyllenhaal never has showered in his life. He looks like a dude who would have never showered in his life. He looks like one of those, like, dudes who is like, oh, it's not masculine to shower or whatever. And now we've killed Mysterio. He's just straight up dead. Bullhead didn't tell me much. Who's this? And here we have the Green Goblin, though it's hard to tell. They're a bit blue. We all get depressed from time to time. And before you ask if it's Hobgoblin, I'm pretty sure it's just Green Goblin, because, referred to as Gobby, and then you'll see, a thing. Okay, so as you can see, we're crawling up now. Now, of course, this controls incredibly poorly, as you can tell. But there is one very important thing. Always move diagonal, because you will have more speed. But there's something even more important than that, which is the fact that for whatever you do, please, under no circumstance, should you hit the jump button. It didn't even let me for a minute there. You want to see what happens if you hit the jump button? Hold on, let me quickly try this again. You jump, and then you don't climb back up. That is what the jump button does. It kills you. So, why would there be a jump button in a stage where jumping kills you? It's a great question. And you'll see in a moment why that is. So, I need you to consider this. As we are getting a whole bunch of barrels from Donkey Kong tossed down at us, we are now stuck. We cannot go. You have to jump into the window to continue on. Also, everyone here looks like Gambit. Now, personally, I think, as you can see, the whole web swinging thing doesn't always work too well. You're basically reliant entirely on luck if web swinging actually happens, and when it stops, which is a problem in a game where sometimes that is required. I don't know why Gambit's trying to kill us either. Maybe he doesn't like the fact that the Spider-Man cartoon performed better than the X-Men cartoon. I can't... Watch as you're able to do literally nothing there. Oh yeah, now you have spider shurikens. But I'd recommend save all of your webs for what's about to happen. Please, dear God, please let me up. Okay. Come on, up. No! No, 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 come on! Oh my God, please. That time it works! Unfortunately, I just wasted a bunch of my web. Because, I'll tell you right now, that web, necessary. Okay, want to see how you use the web? Oh shit, I don't have the right weapon anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you once you lose, you lose. It's so bad. It's so bad. It is quite possibly the worst of all time. Like, it's technically more playable than Rocky and Bullwinkle, but dear lord, it's still a 1 out of 10.